Good morning everyone, welcome to Last Things Game. It's Horizon 5. We're looking at Autumn Season. The number 98 Elantra is yours for 20 points and the Alfa Romeo 155 is a reward for 40. The Forzathon's all about the Ford GT, the 2017 car, and this one isn't too difficult this week. So first off, you've got to own and drive a 2017 Ford GT, 2 stars or more at La Silica Speed Zone, 3 ultimate air skills, then take a photo. Pretty simple. Got an S1 class tune on it here by Cashless Planes 8, and this will fly through this without any problems. The shop, you got the GT40 from 1966, useful for a championship. You've got the blue wrestling mask in the outfit, a walkie-talkie car horn, and the Lambo Veneno, and of course a super wheel spin and a wheel spin if you fancy them. Then you've got the trial, Porsche it to the limit. You get the Porsche 911 GT1, and you got 3 event labs there. All gets you super wheel spin, the Zenvo TSR-S and the Nissan GTR from 02. So what are the restrictions? What do we know? What do we got? So S1 class, Porsche track toys, A class track toys, Super GT and GT cars in the A class, and S1 class hypercars. Those are your restrictions. So what shall I go for these? For the trial, I'm going to go for the 2012 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. I've got the Don Juan song tune on it, S1 easy to drive. This is pretty respectable. So that's what I'll be using for the trial. For the event lab, Red Bramble Raceway, A-Class Track Toys, the BMW 2002 M3 GTR, naturally, the PR stunt tune I used for the summer season, why not? For the Circuit de la Maligue GP, A-Class GT and Super GT cars, the Aston Martin DB11, PR stunt tune, A-Class by me. So yeah, why not? It's a nice car. Then you've got the Lodge Raceway S1 class hypercars, the Koenigsegg CC8S. I've got the YT SB Bobby, so YouTube creator there. Got the 260 mile an hour S1 Beast tune for it. So yeah, might as well use that one. Then you got the Speed Trap, Bolivar, Canyon Pass, which is also a speed trap, and Rio Fuente, which is a speed zone. So PR Stunt, Super GT all round for those. S1 class is what you need, so Super GT. They're not easy this week. I don't know the targets, but I normally try and hit 3 stars, as close to 3 stars as I can when it's in the S1 or below. But I did struggle a bit with these, but until the details are released, I'm not 100% on them, but this is the best runs I could actually get. So you got the Speed Trap up in Guanato, and 195 being the 3 star. I don't know what the target is, but I gave it a run. I give it multiple runs, multiple runs. Same with Canyon Pass. 175 being a 3 star, don't know the targets. Generally, very irritating. But the one which has annoyed me the most this week is Rio Fuente. That one is a nightmare on the corners, and it just fails the second you creep onto the grass. So what have I used for these? I might be okay, might not until it's published, I don't know. But I managed to get 198.69, 164.3 and 124 on those challenges in the Ferrari Portofino seasonal PR tune S1 class by me. This is a decent car, it's just a bit of a nightmare to kind of get it round the corners sometimes. So that's what I've managed to get with it. Hopefully it'll be enough. If not, I'll be re-recording quite a lot of stuff. Then you got the championships, Vroom Vroom Saloon, A-Class Super Saloons, making history for GT40 versus the Ferrari P4, and a modulation Heroes in the B-Class for a hero comes along. Very dodgy upscaling. These screenshots were taken from the live stream, and the bitrate on those is pretty low. So what do we got? So Vroom Vroom Saloon, A-Class Super Saloons, going for a Porsche Panamera Turbo Forza tune by Imaginary Monster. It's a decent enough tune and I've never had too many problems with this, to be honest. So that's why I keep coming back to it for these type of things. The details are up on screen there. A hero comes along, B-Class Homologation Heroes, Got the Lancia Delta HF Evo from 92, Forzathon tune by me. On my website on lostthingsgaming.co.uk, I will put a list of all eligible cars. Just a bit too much to put in the video today. So making history, A-Class Ford GT versus the 24 Ferrari P4. If you're going on the Ferrari side, Road and Street in the A-Class by Quantum Jack 4 is a decent tune to have a race round in the Spa. But naturally, it isn't just Ferrari, it's Ford versus Ferrari. So if you are a fan of Fords, I've got a couple options here. The 64 GT40 Mark 1 and the 66 GT40 Mark 2, both Quantum Jack tunes. Details on screen me. You'll definitely be able to use a Mark 1 if a Mark 2 is eligible. Hey, you've got an option, right? If it isn't, it doesn't matter because I've got a tune for the Mark 1 as well. So that's what I've got there. So 3 cars, 2 definite, 1 possibility. And Treasure Hunt, Zoom in Zenvos. Those Zoom in Zenvos, I'll tell you. Anyway, these Danish cars are both so cool, so let's head down to Ocean Azul. The target is clear, go set 3 stars. Once this is done, you'll win gold bars. No problem, I'll tell you about this in a moment. Then you got a photograph of Porsche Carrera at Tia Prospera Circuit start location. You get a traffic cone outfit for that. Never mind. But the treasure hunt, yeah, basically 3 stars at Oceano Azul in a Zenvo. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I have got a tune for it. Oceano Azul is here. 225 mile an hour is what your target's going to be. You can run up down from the Horizon site, and I've got the Zenvo TSR SE, a Forza tune in the X class. Yeah, it's Darkman 6373's tune, and this is pretty quick. And using this, I did manage to hit about 230 something or another. So not really much of a problem on that one. I will put a video out showing you that stuff. So Hot Wheels and Rally, Creator Seikos, Royalty of Rally, Hammer's Shadow and Poison Drivey. No details on these because they weren't being helpful on the live stream, so I'm making it up as I go along. That's a Toyota, right? That's one of the Celicas in both things, so that's going to be, I think, Retro Rally. And what you've got, C-Class, possibly A-Class, maybe B-Class, I'm not sure. But Creator Seikos, and then with the Hot Wheels stuff, you're looking at realistically S1 or S2 Extreme Track Toys. So Creator Seikos, no targets, no nothing for this, to be fair. So what I did do is I just made a run and just saw what kind of times I could get, what kind of speeds I could get through this speed zone. So in the Toyota Celica GT4 from 94, I've got an A-Class tune and a C-Class tune. I managed to hit 69.31 mile an hour in the A-Class and 62.02 mile an hour in C-Class. So if it's a B-Class, well, I'll have to go in and do some stuff again. But I've got the A-Class, got the C-Class, and that's generally what I'd expect. Retro Rally, Rally of Royalty or Royalty of Rally even. Much the same. Toyota Celica, A-Class, C-Class, I don't know yet. When it gets published, I will update, but this is what I'm working on at the moment. For Hot Wheels, they're being much the same. Hammer's Shadow, it is an S2 Speed Trap. But I'm working on it being an S2 Extreme Track Toys, but it might be an S1 Track Toys for all I know. But I'm covering my bases. I've made a couple of runs, one in an S1 Track Toy and one in an S2 Extreme Track Toy. So Mosler, obviously, and BMW M3 GTR, well, I suppose obviously again, you know. I hit 213.86 in the S1 Track Toy and 255 mile an hour in the S2 Extreme Track Toy. So basically with BMW and the Mosler. So it'll be one of them, and I'm pretty confident about that PR stunt. It'll be one or the other, and I think the targets are okay. Same with Poison Drivey. It's going to be Tractoid, Scream Tractoid S1, S2. So I've just picked those two cars. They're both really good cars. That BMW is brilliant. The Mosler, as everybody knows, I like to use. That's kind of one of my go-to cars. So that's what I'm working on the basis of that. They haven't been overly helpful with the stuff regarding the expansion pack, so I'm kind of just working it out based on thumbnails. But that's what we've got for autumn season. Some of the stuff we know, most of the stuff we know, some of the stuff we don't, so I'm just kind of making educated guesses on that. So hopefully you found this useful, found it interesting. Until next time, thank you for watching and take it easy.